is the NBA right now. It's an earthquake.
It's a great day in Laker history.
I just want to say this. I just want to say this.
It's a great day.
I just want to say this. Y'all have never seen us fight. But this upcoming season, y'all might actually see one of us catch a fade on here.
It's about to be the
this
best
man
NBA season
is about to be so annoying. Steph Curry is now on his own.
I'm watching all 82
He has been
Warriors
dethroned.
games. I'm watching all 8. I want to see what that man do.
Might get traded this offseason.
I want to see what that. I'm watching all
Klay
82
got a torn
Warriors
ACL.
I'm watching every
Kevin
single
Durant got a torn Achilles.
I'm watching.
Lonzo Ball was just traded
to the Pelicans
with Brandon Ingram
now.
With Brandon Ingram,
Josh Hart, 3 first-round picks, and I think it's 3. Is it 3 picks including the 4th pick, or is it 3 picks and the additional?
I have no idea. I just know that Anthony Davis is a Laker.
It's time.
All right, the Pelicans have agreed to a deal to trade Anthony Davis to the Lakers for Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart, and 3 first-round picks, including the number 4 overall 2019 draft pick. League sources tell ESPN. That's according to Adrian Wojnarowski. So the Pelicans fleeced the Lakers.
They didn't fleece the Lakers.
Yes, they did.
Look.
Yes, they
did. Look.
Fleece.
Look, the Pelicans.
Lakers gave away their whole future for one dude that's brittle and another dude that's 34 and old.
Check it out. They didn't really give up their whole future because Anthony Davis is still 26 years old. So you assume
he's
that
brittle.
Listen, but hold on, wait. We did this study, and we saw Kawhi Leonard has played less games over the past couple years than AD has.
How many rings Kawhi Leonard got?
2.
Exactly. Stop this. No. Look,
he's not that brittle.
Stop.
He's not that brittle.
And by the way, I just want to say, Kawhi is definitely a top 5 player in the NBA. I think he's a top 25 player of all time.
Top 2
player.
But
wait a minute. Top 25 player of all time.
Top 2 player in the NBA.
But I'm sorry. Kawhi Leonard's still not better than Klay Thompson.
Get the fuck out your own house.
He's not. He's still not. No. What I saw from Klay in this finals,
what?
He was hurt. If Klay was no. Literally, Blake was hurt. Klay was hurt.
Okay.
Klay was hurt. That's all I'm saying. Klay was hurt.
Okay, but
Klay was hurt.
What is Klay?
Klay was hurt. At first, he was hurt with a hamstring injury, and then the man goddamn tore his ACL.
Yeah, because
Klay was hurt.
Yeah,
Klay was hurt.
Yeah.
Klay is still better than Kawhi, even though I think Kawhi is a top 5 player. But I don't think Klay is a top 5 player.
So how
but player to player, I'm taking Klay.
No, you're not.
Player to player, give me Klay.
No, you're not.
Yes.
For all 82 games, or
give me
Klay.
One
game. For all.
No, I didn't say one game.
No,
give me Klay. Give me Klay. Period.
Listen.
In the finals.
So for the duration.
This finals, who had a better finals, Klay or Kawhi?
About equal.
Exactly. And the man was hobbled. And the man was hobbled.
Okay, it's about equal.
Nah, I won't hear that. The man literally he suffered a pulled hammy in the series. Yeah. Not even before. In the series. Nah.
I think, and also Kyle Lowry should have been Finals MVP.
I'm not upset.
They fleeced Kyle Lowry.
I'm not upset at that.
Oh, by the way.
But I'm sorry. No, Kawhi averaged what? 30 and 10. No, he averaged like 30 and 10.4 rebounds.
No, literally. What do you remember about Kawhi from this finals besides hold on.
You just asked me. I'm finna tell you.
Hold on. Let me besides that little spurt he had in game. What was it? In game 4. And the beginning of game that spurt he had in game 5 and the beginning of game 4 when in the first quarter he came out.
Spurt he had in game 5, the beginning of game 4, that man was a monster on the boards. Okay. He was a monster. He sent Kevon Looney to the hospital.
Okay. I think
are you hearing what I'm saying? Kawhi Leonard sent Kevon Looney to the hospital.
I heard you, and I think that Kyle Lowry I think that Kyle Lowry set the tone for every game. I think that he played too. Listen, hold on. I think that he played great defense. I think he was the reason why Siakam had a good series, and I told you before the series, I said I need Kyle Lowry to give me. I think I said 15, 4, and 8, and 2 steals. He gave me 16, 4, 7, and 1.7. So he basically gave me the exact same numbers I said that he needed to give me for me to be satisfied with Kyle Lowry's play. Okay,
and Kawhi gave you 28.5 a game, 9.8 rebounds, and 4.2 assists a game.
That's dope. On 43% shooting, 35% from the 3.
So what?
I think that Kyle Lowry set the tone in every single game. I think that he pushed the pace well.
I'm sorry. Kawhi in the
it was 28, 9, 4, 2, and 1.
Oh yeah,
he played good. I'm not saying he played bad, but I just think that when you like talk about value and who was the most value, I think that it was Kyle Lowry.
Kawhi led the team in every statistical category, but assists.
That's dope. I still think that when you talk about value,
shooting,
Kyle Lowry,
no, but that's not what I'm talking about.
I think that when you talk about value, it was Kyle Lowry. Like even in game, what was it 2 when Lowry picked up those fouls? I think that's what lost him the game because he couldn't stay on the court. When Lowry wasn't out, you saw the offense get a little bit stagnant because that meant Norman Powell had more ball handling responsibilities.
The wildest part about it is Steph scored 12 more points per game. I'm sorry, not per game. He scored 12 more points overall in this whole series than Kawhi did.
Of course.
Insane.
He had his best finals.
Insane.
He had his best finals by far.
35 and 6. Yeah.
He did. No complaints about the way
he was better than last year's finals.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
No, he was not.
He was a terror.
No, he was not.
Yes, he was. He was raining bombs all over the place.
47.
He was raining bombs all over the place.
Look, he's never played a basketball.
Raining bombs all over the place. He had one bad game, and literally you forget about everything else he did in that series.
No.
Yes.
He had one good. He had one. I think game 2 was fire. Game 1 was alright. Game 4 was alright, and game 3 was terrible. This finals was by far his best final performance.
Steph was better than the finals.
No, he wasn't.
He didn't score anywhere near as many points, but I think he was better last year.
And also, KD and Klay was out there, so you couldn't even hone in on him the same way. This by far was his best final performance. Game 4 was the best game that man has ever played.
Nah, you know what? I take that back. He played 41.7 minutes a game. I give Steph a lot of credit. He played with a lot of heart. But he choked.
He didn't
and
choke.
I'm not going. And I'm not.
How
I'm
can
not.
you say
I'm not
a man
letting him
choke? Like, look,
because he should have made the shot.
What?
No, literally, I saw the stat. The stat was like he was 0-9 in the series in the final, like 20 seconds.
Not this series,
something like that.
Period.
Or even period. Make a goddamn shot. Make a shot. That's why. No, literally. That's why I got to deal with these nerds and people like you sitting up here arguing with me that this man ain't one of the greats, because he can't just knock down a big shot.
Gee, he was doubled.
I don't want to hear it.
He also shouldn't have ran a play for a 3. Why are you shooting a 3?
No, bro. I'm
not gonna put that on that man.
Because we got the greatest shooter to ever play the game of basketball.
If you want to,
and we giving him the opportunity to get a shot. Did he not have daylight?
Not really.
If that was Reggie Miller, would you expect him to make that shot?
Not really.
Yes, you would have. You're a liar. You're a liar.
Really. But listen,
look, you know how I feel about Reggie as a player. But even Reggie would have hit one of them damn shots.
It's not saying that the man was wide open.
Klay saved the man in game 5 too. No, I'm sorry.
It's not saying that the man was wide open. For him, it was an alright look, but it wasn't a great look. It was an alright look. I mean, I've seen him make that shot before, but still, in that situation, I would just much rather you get the 2. Also, if you want to criticize Steph anything, criticize his defense. His defense was atrocious, and I think his defense was atrocious because he ain't having running mates out there with him. Like I said, you don't play defense by yourself, and the people that was behind him weren't the people that you
still
behind
had
him.
Draymond Green and Klay Thompson behind him.
Klay wasn't there for 2 of the games.
All right, okay.
And also, hold on. You can make an argument on some nights Kevin Durant is the best defender on that team. Even in the little 12 minutes he played, he was far and away the best defender on the court. In those 12 minutes he played, in Game 5, he was far and away. I thought that defensively is actually where they missed Kevin Durant the most.
Yeah, of course.
Because you got to think that the man's fucking 7 feet. So like when he drives, you can't do halfback dives all day with fucking Kevin Durant in the paint. You can't just do that.
Yeah.
So again, I think that I think if you want to criticize Steph for anything, you criticize his defense. His defense was goddamn atrocious.
No, he got cooked by Fred VanVleet.
No, G.
Fred VanVleet in the NBA Finals scored 84 points. He shot 44% from the field and 40% from the 3-point line. You can't let that man. Literally every single one of them games that they lost. I was tweeting, I'm like, yo, Steph got to have 40 this game. Yo, Steph got to have 50 this game. And every one of them games, I'm like, yo, I need 40 or I need 50 from you know what I got from him? 20 or 27.
I mean, G, but to ask that, big fella. To ask that man to go out there and score 50 points in spite of his
I'm not asking him to win the series. Literally. If they would have won that game, right? You go to game 7. I'm not asking Steph to win that game.
That's just irrational. Okay,
I'm not asking him. No, I'm not asking him to win game 7.
I feel.
But you mean to tell me when you like right here, even when Klay gets hurt, you telling me he the best he ever been, right?
Yeah.
Get this shit fucking done.
He's 6'3".
No,
he getting fucking double.
Had open looks.
No, he didn't.
What did he shoot in that last game? What was his shooting percentages? I guarantee you it was below 40%.
They weren't open. They weren't open.
No,
I
don't want to hear that, man.
No,
I don't want to hear that. He's one of the toughest shot makers and one of the best shooters in NBA history. Make the shot.
Now with 2 people on him, when those 2 people are fucking 4 inches bigger than him. Listen. No, listen. I guarantee you, on most of those shots, the man couldn't even see the rim.
It's excuses for the man. It's excuses.
No, you just have way more faith in Steph Curry than what I have.
No, I don't, because I was saying the same thing about LeBron. So
he's fucking 6'8" and a fucking athletic freak of nature. Of course.
No.
Steph can't do that. He's just too goddamn small.
Nah, I don't want to hear
this
that.
This goes back to my theory of why I don't believe in being around people under 6'4".
It has nothing to do with
him. And he shot 35% from the field, 27% from 3.
Exactly. That's what you want from you telling me this is the best he ever been, the greatest shooter in NBA history, and this is what you get.
He wasn't open.
Klay gave you 30 before he died.
Klay is 6'7".
Klay gave you 30 before he died.
He can shoot over anybody.
Gave you 30 buckets before he died.
Do you understand? It had Kyle Lowry guarding man have the series, who was fucking 6'1". He got 6 inches on the man.
Klay gave you 30 before he died.
I understand that. He had better matchups. Of course he did. They literally went out there and focused on stopping Steph Curry.
He had better matchups with Kawhi Leonard guarding him.
He wasn't guarding him. The whole time, no, he started off with him, but Kawhi spent a lot. He started off with him.
So that means you can't even get a rhythm.
No, and if you look at that game,
one of the greatest perimeter defender to ever play in the NBA starts the game out on you. I also give you 30 on the fucking offensive end. And you telling me that ain't gonna slow down your rhythm while Steph get to run around there and let Fred VanVleet time after time get wide open 3? No, it's inexcusable. Danny Green in the series. What did Danny Green shoot in the series?
Danny Green
in the finals shot 39% from the field, 36% from the 3. If Danny Green would have shot 40% from the 3, they would have got swept. Because Steph let him get open every single time trying to cheat on defense. Why are you trying to gamble? The same thing I said about Draymond at the end of the game. Why are you trying to gamble to go for the steal? You give up a wide open layup to Pascal Siakam to push the lead to 2 possessions. Why are you trying to gamble?
I mean, but Steph isn't a great defender though. That's the thing. He's not. He's not. And again, you don't play defense by yourself.
Klay Thompson on 1 ACL could play better defense than that. You wanna know how? You wanna know how? Okay. Stand your ass next to the man and stop letting the man get wide open 3s.
I understand that, but also
no. Did you hear what I said? Stand next to the man and let the man get wide open 3s. If I'm this close to you every time you catch the ball, are you wide open?
No.
Exactly.
But did you see some of the shots Fred VanVleet even hit? Like, it wasn't like they was easy shots.
No, in game 6 they weren't easy. But watch the entire series. Most of his shots were easy and open. Because Steph Curry is trying to gamble on defense for steals. That's why. He lost them that series. He lost. No. The injuries suck. But he lost them that series. He lost them that series. Yes, he did. In the possession game. If we talking about chess, right?
That's his game. You miss some shots. That's why I call it.
It's not about making and missing shots. Because I told you numerous times throughout that series when we was watching them that the man was playing terrible defense and that the man was making terrible reads coming out of double teams. How many times did I say it?
A lot.
I literally told you that he needed, and I mean it. Steph Curry called Steve Nash, hey, bro, I know you work for the team. Let's go work, because I need to learn how to pass out of a double team. Because he was terrible at passing out of a double team. It was always getting tipped.
It's also why I told you not a great playmaker. It's also why I told you not a great playmaker.
No, I disagree with that. He is still a great.
Good.
No, he's
good. He is not elite level at it.
He's still a great maker.
He's a good playmaker. He's not elite level at it.
No, Kyrie is good at it. Kyrie wouldn't have gave you 30 in the series.
Kyrie
would have gave you 24.
No, he wouldn't have gave you 30. How?
Kyrie would have gave you 24 on 4 turnovers. He got doubled
the whole time. Fucking hell. Actually, no, Kyrie would have had like 2 turnovers. And also, hold on, Kyrie still made the best pass I've seen all playoffs.
Steph Curry had 17 turnovers the entire series.
Yeah, Draymond lost his mind. Yeah, I think I saw basically.
Steph Curry had less turnovers than Kawhi Leonard in the series.
Yeah, which is why I told you Kawhi should not my Finals MVP. Kyle Lowry.
Nah.
Kyle Lowry my Finals MVP.
Steph Curry had more assists than Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi had 25 steals in the series. I'm sorry, not 25. He had 12 steals in the series. Steph Curry had 9. Kyle Lowry had 10 steals. Draymond had 10 steals. Draymond had 6 blocks. Iggy had 9 blocks. Iggy had 9 turnovers, though. That's unacceptable. Boogie had 13 turnovers. Unacceptable.
I think I saw a stat at
Draymond 30 turnovers. Unacceptable. Like, you gotta play better.
I think I saw a stat at one point in time during the finals that said I think 1 out of every 3 Draymond possessions ended with a turnover. Like the Warriors had, I think, 2 out of the 3 people with the highest like turnover margin were on the Warriors. It was Iggy and it was Draymond at that point in time in the series. It was like after game 3, I think that I saw that.
It hurts my heart. This man Klay took 85. He only took 85 field goal attempts in this series, and gave you 130 points. That is insane. Siakam took 97 field goal attempts and gave you 119 points. Lowry took 80 field goal attempts and gave you 97. Klay took 85 field goal attempts and delivered 130 points in the series, while shooting 54% from the field and 58% from the three. He was shooting
over Kyle Lowry a lot of times, but he was going crazy. He was shooting over Kyle Lowry, but he was going crazy. I know, I read him. He was shooting over Kyle Lowry. He was posting up Kyle Lowry, who was like 6'1". That was the best matchup. It was. He went crazy, but he was realistically shooting over Kyle Lowry. It's not, hey, he was going crazy, but he was shooting over Kyle Lowry. They literally made the attempt like, we need to stop Steph Curry, which is the thing that I always say, we need to stop Steph Curry. We'll figure out everything else. He was hooping though.
You like even when the man goes out, and to me, honestly, if he would have continued to play in that series, he would not only
if they won.
No, he would have been the Finals MVP if they would have won that series. And I think if they win that game with Klay as hot as he is, I'm taking him to win Game 7.
That's fair.
And I'm taking him to win Game 7 because I know ain't no way in hell he gonna go out and Russell Westbrook that motherfucker for them to lose in the next game. And all I would need for Klay to get me in the next game would be 30. And at that point in time, he definitely would have went for 40 or 50 in that goddamn game. He was on fire. The man ran like I actually, after the game was over and I rewatched that shot, we were like, why would you shoot that shot?
That's the worst shot I've ever seen in my life. That's the worst shot I've ever seen in my life.
He had an open drive to the lane.
Like, there was no one back to rebound either. There was no one back to rebound.
Yeah, for the Warriors, no, but it was it was three Rockets. It was three Rockets all chasing him. He had an open drive. I'm sorry, not Rockets. Raptors chasing him. He had an open drive to the lane, and out of nowhere, he just stops and pulls up from like 35 feet.
It was literally the worst shot I think I ever can remember seeing in my life. And it just switches in. It's just like, it's the worst shot I can ever remember seeing.
Literally, once he hit that shot, I was like, let's go.
It was like, you have no idea. It's like he had no concept of like time, circumstance, and situation when he pulled up. Like, if you miss that, it's a fast break going the other way. That is a horrible shot. He did something like that in the finals when they lost the 3-1 lead. It was like a fucking 3-on-1 break. And it's like one person on the rim. He goes straight to the 3-point line. Now he missed this 3, and I was like, that shit is fucking terrible. But that one he made. And that's when I was like, yo, Klay literally don't have the same mind as us. Nobody in their rational mind is gonna shoot that shot. Steph would never shoot that shot in that situation. He wouldn't shoot that shit. Not in that situation.
I feel you.
That's one of the worst shots in the history of basketball. It went in, but that's one of the worst shots in the history of basketball. Like, if I was coaching a kid and he shot that, I'd be like Patrick Ewing. Even if he made it. That's like a shot where I'm mad if you make that, because now you're going to do it again.
Yeah, but that's what you expect from him.
I feel he's Klay. He can do it.
And that is what, for me, like I said, like, I predicted that I said that I was going to go down with the ship, obviously, and I wanted them to win in Game 6. But I thought that they were going to lose in Game 6. I told you, I'm like, yo, they're going to lose this game.
Not before the game, you ain't say that.
I did before the game.
There's no way that there's no way
no.
Down Oracle.
Yeah, I know. I said that, but I told Warriors fans many a times after Game 4 that it was over. After Game 4, it was over.
I told you it was over before the series started, but it's okay.
No, it wasn't over before the series started.
I told you that after Game 4,
lose in 6. It was over
y'all,
before the.
You don't know shit. You just hate. You don't know shit. You don't know shit. Dub Nation still ain't talking to me.
You can't predict injuries, and you didn't predict injuries. So you can try to say you Nostradamus and shit, but you can't predict Klay Thompson.
I didn't think Kevin Durant was gonna play. I don't give a fuck if Klay was on the court. I still think they was gonna lose that game.
When they were up.
They were up 2.
And the man was on fire.
They were up by 2.
And the man was on fire. I still thought
the Raptors were going to win that game.
And the man was on fire.
I didn't think it was going to continue.
Guess what? In the fourth quarter, Steph Curry don't even get a break because Klay Thompson ain't there.
Okay, he wouldn't have took a break anyway. He probably wouldn't have took a break anyway.
And also, he did take a break because Mark Jackson was like, well, I can't believe that with the finals on the line that Steve Kerr's going to run his team out there because Steph needed a break. If Klay's there, Klay stays on the floor until like the 6-minute mark.
Dope.
Yes,
and they still
keep the
lead.
lead. No. You keep the lead in the momentum.
They had a 2-point lead.
Once Klay tore his ACL, all the momentum was sucked out of the building. So
they had a 2-point lead.
They had all the momentum. He was giving them all the momentum.
They had a 2-point lead.
He even got fouled and would have went to the free throw line and made 2 free throws. If he just pops up, makes those 2 free throws, the entire dynamic of all the momentum in the game is on the Warriors side.
Okay.
It's all on the Warriors side. It's all on the Warriors side.
And I trust the Raptors.
And once the man goes hurt and you see that man get carried off like that, you like, yo, this is over.
And listen, I trust the Raptors. They have a team full of veterans. I think that the fact of how they lost Game 5. Throughout that entire game, I'm like, okay, you know what? Lowry's keep still coming. Van Vliet is still coming. Like, if Fred gonna hit the shots that Fred gonna hit, I don't really know how you gonna stop that. If Lowry is gonna get the fucking bounce when he did that ISO on Steph and step back and literally bounce off the back of the rim and went straight up, went straight in, you can't stop that.
That's not happening if Klay is on the floor.
No, what do you, Did you see the shots that they were hitting? Klay can't stop that.
None of that's happening if Klay is on the floor.
No, look. You can. First of all,
Klay was hurt.
Look, first of all, I didn't think Kevin Durant was gonna play anyway. Number one, I thought the man was I thought the man was seriously hurt, and I think he was gonna make his return in the finals anyway. Yeah. Which is the reason why I said Raptors in 6. Because again, I thought that without Kevin Durant, they have a better basketball team than the Warriors. So I didn't think he was gonna play regardless. He comes back and by God tears his Achilles. That sucks. But I didn't think he was gonna play at all. I said Bucks in 5. Wanna know why? Because I thought Kevin Durant wasn't gonna play. I thought if KD was gonna come back and play, he should have came back in the Portland series. Cause again, I just don't understand how you was gonna come back off a month of no basketball, hop in the finals, and get back to hooping like you was before.
I guess. But all right, cool. Let's go ahead and let's give a shout out to our sponsor, Yamble. This episode of Hoops and Brews is sponsored by Yamble. It's a brand new, sports prediction app that lets you predict what will happen on the next play or in the next few minutes of a game. Obviously, if I would have yambled that Klay Thompson would have made those 2 free throws after he got fouled if he would have just popped up, and then I probably would have yambled that he would have hit his next shot. But he tore his ACL, so unfortunately I couldn't yamble on that. But anyways, make sure you download Yamble. You can place your takes on the games and you can rack up points. And as you rack up points, they play out and they pay out in real cash for every game. It's very similar to HQ Trivia. So make sure you search it in the App Store or in the Android Store. You can also find the link right above here. That is bit.ly/Yamble HNB. That's YAMBLE HNB. All right, so I guess you got season recap down there.
It's exciting season. I think it sucks the way it ended, but I think that it was at the same time exciting, and I think that this sets us up for, I think the new era of basketball we moving into next season is going to be crazy. I think that next year is going to be one of the best seasons ever, honestly.
I'm not going to enjoy the NBA for a while.
I'm going to love the NBA next season.
I'm not going to enjoy it for a while.
Okay, that's you. Speak for yourself. I am.
I'm not.
I am.
I'm not.
I'm going to love every second of it.
My faded-o-meter is going up.
I'm going to love every second of it.
Low-key, we drank so much last night.
Yeah, that's why I just
literally, I took a sip of this and I'm like, yo, I'm drunk again.
Yeah, I'm really not trying to nah, G. No. I got stuff to do later on. I'm not dealing with that.
Yeah, I feel you. Makes sense. But, all right, man. I think it's the... Whatever. I don't care.
Because you hurt.
I don't care.
Because you hurt.
It's bullshit.
Because you hurt.
It's bullshit.
I haven't been as happy in years.
It's bullshit.
I legit haven't been as happy in years. I feel invincible right now.
It's bullshit.
I am so happy. I have not been as happy in literally years. We have a new NBA champion. Thank God. Thank God. They shut Oracle down the way they should have shut it down. Shut it down. Send them home. Send them home sad. I could date a woman that's a Warriors fan now.
Yeah, you right there too.
I'm sorry. I could date a woman that's a Warriors fan now. I could date one.
Why? They still won 3 out of 5.
Okay, they didn't win this one.
So what?
They didn't win this one.
So what?
They didn't three-peat.
It happened.
Okay, they didn't three-peat. He was.
Klay was hurt.
Okay.
Klay was hurt.
They don't give out rings for hurt.
Klay was hurt.
They don't give out jury for hurt.
Klay was hurt.
They don't give out jury for hurt.
Klay Thompson was hurt.
He was hurt. They don't give out jury for hurt.
Klay Thompson was hurt.
He was. They don't give out jury for that.
Klay was hurt.
We don't remember that in
I am.
Okay.
Klay was hurt.
Okay.
When they talk to me about the end of the dynasty, I'm going to say Klay was hurt.
Okay.
Klay was hurt. Klay and KD was hurt.
Okay. And I'm going to tell you, yeah, but they lost.
They was making memes of this man, Kevin Durant, in the hospital after the club.
The next day.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
That's what it be when I woke up this morning. I'm like, dog, sprained ankle, sprained wrist. I sprained my ankle last night.
Hooping. I'm like a motherfucker.
It was not hooping, but that's interesting.
But yeah, I don't care about the old NBA season anymore. I don't want to talk about that shit anymore. I have nothing to say about it. I want to move forward.
You hurt.
I want to move forward in my life and focus on this new NBA season because now I am a New Orleans Pelican fan now because they got my man Lonzo and they got my man Zion. So I'm going to get to watch Lonzo become a Hall of Famer and I'm going to get to watch Zion be better than LeBron at the same time. Oh, my God. Yes. Zion, look, number one, that Pelicans team defensively.
Oh, you're going to be crazy.
Bro, your starting lineup is going to be Lonzo Ball point guard, Drew Holiday shooting guard, Zion Williamson probably small forward. I'm going to start him at small forward.
I'm starting him at
Now, you want to know why I'm
forward.
starting him at small forward? Because what have the Pelicans not had for the past fucking decade?
What?
A small forward.
They got Ingram.
Oh, yeah, you know what?
The fuck?
You're right. Yeah, you're right. But actually, I would kind of want Ingram to come off the bench.
No.
Yes.
What? No. See,
who's going to shoot the ball?
What you mean?
Who is going to shoot the ball?
We'll figure that out.
What?
Ingram, look, listen. Ingram.
No, who's shoot the ball?
Listen. Ingram is.
So what's your starting lineup?
I run out Lonzo Ball, Drew Holiday, Brandon Ingram, Zion Williamson, and probably try to get like a Dwayne Devin if I can, and then bring Randall out the bench as my sixth man.
Randall's not coming back to be a sixth man. If Randall's coming back, he's coming back to be a starting center.
Okay, starting center.
And that's why I put Zion at the 3.
No, I don't think you start out Zion at the 3. You start out Zion at the 4.
No, because the Pelicans gonna have cap money now. So if I'm them, I put him at the 3, and then I see who's a free agent.
You gotta let the Zion small forward thing go. Power forward.
No.
Power forward.
No, I'm not putting him at power forward. There's no shooting on the floor. If I put him at power forward, there's no shooting on the floor.
Okay, so who you gonna put at the 4 then?
Huh?
Okay, so who you gonna put at the 4
Let's see who's a free agent. They got cap money now. They literally just gave away $25 million in cap. Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, and Josh Hart's salary only add up to $16 million.
Yeah.
The Lakers finna absorb all of that fucking cap. From
Actually, if I'm the Pelicans, I might draft Bobo. If I'm the Pelicans, I might draft Bobo. If I can bring him in and like just ensure that he's healthy, I draft Bobo.
I'm not upset at that.
Look, man, seriously, the Pelicans, this is like a wild claim, but the Pelicans have potential to be one of the best defensive teams ever. I'm dead ass serious.
Yeah.
Everybody on they
they got supreme athleticism.
All 5 of their starters can make an all defensive team. Every single one of them. I think Lonzo can make one. Obviously, Drew Holiday can make one. I think Ingram can make one. I think Zion. I would be very offensively. I don't know what to expect from Zion, but I feel like defensively, there's no reason he shouldn't be one of the best defenders in the NBA every year. There's no reason. He's got the motor. He's got the anticipation with like the way that everybody wants to switch everything. He can switch everything. He can probably guard 1 through 5. As long as he can stay healthy, I think he's been one of the best defenders in the league. For a very long time. Maybe not next season. I'm not
upset at your claim.
For a very long time. I think the Pelicans realistically have a chance to be one of the greatest defensive teams of all time.
Actually, if I'm the Pelicans, this is what I do. If I'm them, if it really depends on who they want, who they gonna take with that number 4 pick.
They should take Bobo.
I don't think Bobo. No, they got Bobo projected to be like in the 20s.
Nah, he's not gonna get drafted 20. That's a bad projection. There's no way he's gonna be 20th.
For real, I mean, I'm just telling you.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
I saw him shooting that workout,
and I'm telling you, whoever predicted that shit is wild as fuck. Bobo would realistically be a top 2 pick if he didn't get hurt this season. When you look at his length, he's 7'1". He can move. He can dribble. He can shoot. He can block pretty much everything. He's not frail. He's 220. So I would assume if he's 220, he could probably put on 20 extra pounds, get to like 240 eventually.
Yeah.
There's no way somebody of his size and length, is dropping to 20th.
I mean, because technically they got DeAndre Hunter at number 4. Which if I'm the Pelicans, that's not bad. We just know we got a young fucking team.
I'm not picking Hunter because I have Zion at the 4. So why am I picking Hunter?
Because they still gonna need a small forward. I don't think Brandon Ingram is the answer.
Yeah, you just really have something against Brandon Ingram.
I think he needs to be a 6 man. I don't think he's the answer. He can't shoot well enough. Who's gonna shoot in that lineup? I'm asking you about shooting. I keep asking you who's gonna shoot the ball. Who's gonna shoot the ball?
Listen to me. Who's
gonna shoot?
Listen to me. They don't have any elite knockdown shooters, but I do think if you could bring in a Bobo, Brandon Ingram is getting better at shooting. What did Brandon Ingram shoot from 3 last year?
I wouldn't even mind him taking Cam Reddish. I think that would be a little high for his pick. But no, Bowl, I'm sorry, no. You got to worry about a 7-footer with foot issues. I'm not doing that.
Brandon Ingram shot 33% from 3 last year. Last year he shot 39%. I think the issue with Brandon Ingram shooting 33% from 3 was I don't think he knew where his shots were coming from a lot of the time last year. I think that now you have a point guard who's going to play point guard because Lonzo is actually going to have the ball in his hands a lot. Like, Drew Holiday is not going to run point guard. Lonzo is actually going to be able to be a point guard.
Thank God Lonzo can get the ball in his hands. Alvin Gentry is finna turn Lonzo Ball into Steve Nash. Literally.
Not Steve Nash.
Yes,
turn
he
him
is.
into Jason Kidd.
Nah, he's finna turn him into Steve Nash.
Okay.
Alvin Gentry is finna turn Lonzo Ball into Steve Nash, and this man Zion is about to turn into Karl Malone. And that fucking pick and roll is gonna be a nightmare.
Nah, it's gonna be some of the best basketball to watch in the league.
A nightmare.
Especially
because you still have Drew Holiday and Brandon Ingram to be able not only to defend but also to score. That's why I don't think Ingram needs to start. I would rather bring him off the bench. He's easily the sixth man of the year next year in NBA.
He gave you 18 points.
He's coming off an injury too. He's got health concerns.
Listen, he gave you 18.3 points last year. Realistically, as long as he's healthy, you assume he's giving you 21. If he's healthy.
No, I'm not. Because I'm giving the ball to Zion. Zion is the show.
But no, listen.
Ingram is the fourth option on offense to me in this team. Yes, he is.
Listen. Offensively, Zion is not developed enough offensively to be a number one option on the team. He's not.
Are you fucking crazy?
I'm dead serious. No,
are you fucking crazy? No, literally. Are you crazy?
No, I'm dead serious.
Why do you think they drafted a man?
What? To dunk? I didn't say he wasn't going to be a great player. I said the number one.
Why do you think they drafted a man?
To be a star.
To sell tickets.
But that don't
mean
how you sell tickets.
Do you know how you sell tickets?
Do
you know how you sell tickets?
Dunking.
Give the man the ball and move out of his way.
No, that's not what's best for Zion.
Yes, it is.
No,
yes,
the reason why I'm happy.
If Zion ain't taking 15 to 16 shots a game next year, I'm going to be very disappointed with Alvin Gentry. Yes. At minimum, he should be taking 15 to 16 shots.
He can do that, but Brandon Ingram can also take 17.
No, I don't want Brandon Ingram taking 7. I don't want Brandon Ingram taking more shots than Zion Williamson. That's ridiculous.
Brandon Ingram
because I still got Drew Holiday on the floor. Drew Holiday going to take 15 shots a game. No.
Brandon Ingram now is a light years better scorer than what Zion Williamson is.
I don't care. I'm trying to sell tickets. I'm trying to run pick and rolls with Lonzo Ball and fucking Zion Williamson.
But that's not meaning. But look, that's not meaning he's a number one option.
Give that man the ball and get. No, literally.
You're not giving him the ball.
Put the ball in Lonzo Ball's hands. Run pick and rolls all day long. Get that man buckets. Period.
Okay, but
end of story.
Okay,
Brandon Ingram get all the peripheral buckets. Drew Holiday defend, make shots.
Okay, but Brandon Ingram is still going to end up being a number
six
one
man.
Scoring. No,
6 man.
No,
make that man a 6 man.
Stop. When you need a bucket, what you're going to do is give the ball to Brandon Ingram and get the fuck out of the way.
Make that man. What you're gonna do. That man a 6 man and go sign DeMarre Carroll to be your small forward.
Which is also why I'm happy that they did acquire Lonzo because the thing I said about Zion coming in is that I think he needs a point guard, and he's got
the best option. He's got the best young point guard to me in NBA history. Lonzo's got that potential. He just hasn't fulfilled his potential.
I feel you.
If we look at his numbers and Jason Kidd's numbers, they're literally the exact same.
I was just gonna say that he has the best. When you look at the definition of what a point guard is, he has probably the best version. Besides, I mean, you got Chris Paul and stuff like that, but like the best version of what a point guard, like what the point guard position was meant to do, probably in the league.
Yeah.
There really aren't many pass first guards anymore. Lonzo is a pass first guard.
And will D.O. at
it's
gonna be Block City.
Gee, I don't know.
Hey, Pelicans, call us. We want to do y'all marketing. I got a great marketing campaign.
I don't know how opposing backcourts are gonna score.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
You got Holiday and you got Lonzo.
I'm so glad AD ain't on this team no more.
And you can switch.
I've been wanting AD to be gone for so long.
What you're gonna see is what probably you're gonna see is the Ewing theory come to life. I think that the Pelicans are a playoff team.
It's better than the Ewing theory. They have a great team.
Yeah, but you know what the Ewing theory is.
Yeah, I know what it is.
You lose a player and you trade with somebody.
But you lose a player, but you get the number one fucking draft pick. That's what I'm telling you. The number 4 draft pick, and the guy that was a number 2, and the guy that was a number 2.
Why are you yelling like I'm not agreeing?
Because you're talking to me about Patrick Ewing. The Knicks would that team was nowhere near what this Pelicans team is. You're ridiculous.
No, listen to me. The Ewing theory is just a theory that when you trade away a great player because you get multiple bodies for one body, your team actually gets better. That's what I'm saying.
That ain't what I'm saying. Because even if you kept Anthony Davis, you still got Zion Williamson coming in. The man had a PR of 40 in college.
That's dope.
It's dope.
That's dope.
It's dope. Anthony Davis. Even if they wanted to put Anthony Davis on the floor and were like, yo, we not trading you until the trade deadline. Anthony Davis and Zion Williamson for fucking 40 games is great.
That's dope.
What are you talking about?
I like the team that they have now.
You need a show. You need a show. I'm glad that they got these guys, but let's not act like the Pelicans got poo-poo. They got a treasure trove of guys that have been top 5 picks.
Who said it was poo-poo?
Exactly. So don't talk to me about the Ewan theory because they got back a lot of great players.
Literally, you're missing.
What did they get back for that? No. Literally, what did they get back in that trade?
I don't know, but it's like
look up the trade and tell me what they got back, and that's what I'm saying.
No,
yes, I understand what you're talking about with the theory, but it don't apply to this because they got back great stuff.
It's a theory that when you trade away or you lose a player, the other people feel more empowered and you usually actually do better, which is what I'm saying. Okay. I think that they have set them I think that they've set themselves up for the future much better than what they would have with Anthony Davis. I think that they're way more set up for the future now.
You're wild. If a 26-year-old Anthony Davis wants to stay in New Orleans, we get to pair him up with the number 1 draft pick.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
And right now you get basically 3 potential All-Stars. That's one guy. You got 3 potential All-Stars right now. You could possibly have you could possibly have one day the best point guard in the NBA. You could possibly have a top 5 to 10 small forward in the NBA. You could also possibly have a top 5 to 10 power forward in the NBA. You also got 3 extra first round picks that you can move for more assets. You also got the 4th overall pick, and you pick up a great bench piece in Josh Hart.
You're wild. Anthony Davis already is a top 50 basketball player.
That's dope, but he's one man.
It don't matter. Have you seen what he did? All he needed was help.
And he's one man.
All he needed was help.
I feel you.
Who was his help? DeMarcus Cousins. What happened to his help?
You
saw what happened when he had help.
I understand what you're saying.
Stop that.
I'm not disrespecting AD. AD is great and amazing.
I like to slander AD because he's been a diva. He's been a diva and he ain't produced in the playoffs as well as I need him to. But let's not act like the man ain't Anthony Davis.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying
the man is better than Bill Russell to me already.
I'm just saying you get 3 capable bodies back who have pretty much a endless amount of potential. I like my future much more right now.
There's a reason why all those guys just got traded for Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
There's a reason why all those guys were included in the trade.
Yeah, it's a win-win
and
for both teams. And
it wasn't because none of them guys wanted to be traded.
It's a win-win for both teams because again, I talked about it on the Pavy Hot Takes when Bron saw KD go down, his first thoughts probably like, damn, bro, my heart goes out to you. Like, you my homie, bro. Like, damn. And then his second thoughts probably like, oh, shit, we got a chance. And then when he saw Klay Thompson go down, he probably hopped up, ran to the goddamn Lakers facility and was like, yo, get that man AD. You have to. Like, before, I was kind of against it. I was like, I don't know how AD helps you beat the Warriors. I don't think you want to just throw it all away. You know, trade everybody. And I think perimeter defense is more so the way to beat the Warriors than like interior defense. And I don't think AD helps with that. Now, they not going to be there. You had to trade anybody on that roster besides LeBron James to get Anthony Davis. Because realistically, right now, the Lakers might be in the finals. And you ain't got too many years left. Bron got 3 years left on this deal, and you got a very short window, and you got the best team that you thought you were gonna have to get past is not gonna be there next season.
Yeah.
And if they there, they're not gonna be there like they was there this year.
I disagree with that though.
They not gonna be there like that. Like listen.
That no matter make sense.
Listen, bro. No matter who the fuck you bring in, it's not gonna be Klay Thompson and prime Kevin Durant. It's just not. I don't give a damn who you gonna bring in, and they gonna re-sign them on maxes, so you have a whole bunch of dead cap. You're not really going to have that much room to even get that many people. So even if they do put together a great basketball team, sure, you can win 50 games. That's not out there with Kevin Durant and fucking Klay Thompson. Ain't nobody you going to bring in that's going to be able to replace those guys. Now, you could supplement some of the things that they give you, but they are not there the same way that they was there this year, period. Half of the West could beat them in the series next year.
Nah.
I think the Rockets could. I think the Blazers could. I think the Nuggets possibly could.
We saw what the Blazers did. No,
Dame had fucking separated ribs. Nurk broke his leg. Also, they were down.
Coming back with a Gordon Hayward injury. Stop that.
They were down 17 in all of these games. If Klay Thompson isn't there, they might lose that series. They were down 17 3 straight games. 17. And they're not going to be able to improve their bench by that much because they're going to sign Klay to a max, they're going to sign KD to a max, and they already have Steph on the max. So ain't that much money to go around. And they probably going to want to retain Looney. So ain't that much money to go around. Period. So, again, I was against it at first, but they had to do everything that they possibly could to go out there and make sure they get Anthony Davis. You are getting a superstar. And you're getting a guy, he's only 26. Even when Bron leaves, you think, okay, we still got AD. So we don't have to rebuild when Bron leaves.
Yeah, but if you actually cultivated your talent and believed in your talent and grew your talent, you just literally shipped away 2 number 2 draft picks.
Sure. But we trying to win now.
You chipped away 2 number 2 draft picks and a number 4 draft
pick.
pick.
But we trying to make
you still can win now next year.
I feel you.
I still thought that the Lakers. I don't think that the Lakers got any real better from this trade.
Nah, I disagree with that.
I think all this literally does is you completely hit reset on the entire franchise.
I disagree with that.
Which again, for like it's kind of like working. And if you ever worked at like a startup or a company where you in like an office environment, and every year there's always some fucking big crazy reorg where they try to refix the wheel, but the wheel it didn't need to be fixed in that manner. They just want to refix the wheel because they're like, we got to make the wheel look good so that way it can make everybody upstairs look happy. But the wheel don't work. So you just keep fucking reorging. That's literally what the Lakers are doing. Instead of being like, let's find the root of the problem.
Not really.
No, the root of the problem has been their training staff and their development staff and their coaching staff.
Okay.
That's been the root of their problem. You don't remedy that. You don't remedy that by trading away all your young assets. Like
you just brought back in a young asset.
Huh?
Anthony Davis is still very young.
Yes, but
he's
like I said, Anthony Davis is a guy that we have seen who he racks up a lot of knick-knack injuries. Those injuries eventually can become bigger injuries, and I'm not wishing injury on the man. And although I understand Lonzo Ball, sprained his ankle in both of those seasons, Lonzo Ball is 20. Brandon Ingram is 21. I'm sorry.
And you traded away Brandon Ingram, who you said got injury concern. Like, he might Chris Bosh himself. Literally. He might Chris Bosh. If that blood clot comes back, he can't play anymore because he's going to have to take blood thinners. That's what you just got rid of.
I mean...
And again, if it all works out, I think the Pelicans will have one of the best teams in the NBA in a couple of years. But he does have blood clots. You just picked up now you have two MVP.
Yeah, even Draft Express said they think the Pelicans gonna take Jared Culver.
Okay. Now you have 2 NBA candidates. Two possible MVP candidates on one team.
Oh, and teams want the number 4 pick from the Pelicans.
Yeah. Okay. They said that like they might not be done maneuvering. So again, now you have 2 MVP candidates on one team. You had to make this deal. You had to when you saw Kevin Durant go down and Klay Thompson go down. You had to make this deal. You absolutely had to. There's no way you could explain to me not making this deal. And I love Lonzo. I think Lonzo would be great. I love Ingram. I think Ingram, will be great. They gave up a lot, but you had to.
I think there was a lot. I'm sorry.
It was, but you get back AD.
It was a hell of a lot.
It's a win-win for both teams.
A hell of a lot.
And you still have cap room to fill out the rest of the roster.
But the Lakers also gave up 3 first-round picks.
Yes, I feel you, but all those first-round picks, for one, they're not going to be in consecutive years. You can't trade back-to-back first-round picks. Also, we assume they would be lower first-round picks. We don't assume that they would be high picks. They're not going to be lottery picks, most likely. They're going to end up being somewhere in like the 20s. So it's not like you gave up 4 fucking top 5 picks or something like that. They probably got this year's pick, probably got a 2021 pick, and then probably got like a 2024 pick or something like that. I don't hate it. And again, I don't even think you need to go get a third star. I think you need to go out and get quality guys, figure out what you want to run, and go out and get quality guys that fit that. Quality vets that can come in and help you out immediately. We trying to win right now. It's go time. We got 3 years left at this. It's go time. We trying to win right now. It's go time. Go time.
Yeah.
So I think it's a win-win for both teams.
Trying this trade thing, and it's not working. They keep saying that it's failed because of the aggregate salaries, but I mean,
because they don't probably have the salary, but because I don't know if all the contracts are technically off the books yet.
Okay.
That's probably why. And also you probably what you do, honestly, if I'm the Lakers, probably keep KCP. Keep him. Doesn't he have like a $10 million? Is it like a team option? I think he got.
He's got a $12 million. I think it's $12 million.
I don't know if I want to pay him 12. Maybe decline and see if I can get him back for less. But
he don't. No, he's it's not. No, he don't have no option. He signed a 1-year, $12 million deal.
Okay, well, I still wouldn't mind KCP off the bench for this team. I probably try to go out and get like a legitimate, again, I wouldn't mind seeing a Jeremy Lamb. I wouldn't mind seeing a Malcolm Brogdon. And also, honestly,
Brogdon is going to be a restricted free agent, though.
Yeah, but how much is, I think, what the Bucks probably going to be willing to pay him, whatever.
Yeah.
And also, honestly, what I wouldn't mind seeing is LeBron just playing point guard. Like, actually just play point guard. If you're gonna dribble the goddamn ball all day, then just play point guard.
Nah.
Just actually go out there and be a point guard.
Nah.
Put PG next to your name and just play point guard.
Nah. I'm sorry, I don't agree with that. I don't want LeBron James being the point guard. LeBron James is getting old. I don't need him to play point guard.
Okay.
I want to no, which is the thing that makes me so angry about them getting rid of Lonzo. I get it that the Pelicans really wanted Lonzo, but I would have really preferred they gave up Kuzma.
I mean, me too. But again, I think you had to do whatever. There was no cost that was too strong to pay to get Anthony Davis.
I think
especially now.
I think they literally, because now you need to find another point guard. And although the Lakers, according to this Woj tweets, that they will have about $27 to $34 million in cap, you after you just made this trade. Rondo's contract coming off the books. KCP is coming off the books. Muscala still has a contract. Lance Stevenson's coming off the books. I think you still get Reggie Bullock for one more year. Josh Hart is gone. JaVale McGee's gone. Chandler's gone. So really, the only people you really got on your roster at this point in time are LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Mike Muscala, Reggie Bullock, and Mo Wagner.
I'm great with that.
How you got
and Kuzma.
You got $34 million to fit to
feel like you can you don't have to get another star. Go out there and get you quality guys. There are guys that you can pay $8 to $10 million who can really help your basketball team.
Okay, so where does Anthony Davis start? Center or power forward?
Probably center.
So that means Kyle Kuzma starts at the 4?
Probably.
And LeBron starts at the 3?
Probably.
So that means you need a point guard and you need a shooting guard.
Okay.
Because you have no shooting on the floor now.
Okay.
So that means that
I wouldn't mind you see what Pat Bev want. I wouldn't mind you at least give Pat Bev
not gonna leave the Clippers to come to the Lakers.
Okay, but still, I would give him a call and talk to him. I still pick up the phone and talk to him.
Mm-hmm.
Jeremy Lamb, I would like that. Redick probably gonna cost too much, and also the Sixers probably want to keep him. Who else is on the?
If I'm them, the people that I call up are I call up Terrence Ross. He's an unrestricted free agent.
Yep.
I call up T. Ross and see if he wants to either. I would have to talk to LeBron on how confident he would feel about T. Ross starting, because we do need shooting, and he can shoot, and he also can make plays off the dribble, and he can dunk on people, so he will be excited to be a show. But do I trust T. Ross to start for the Lakers? That's the thing that you got to really worry about. But even then, I call up T. Ross to bring him off my bench. I think Shumpert is out there. If I'm them, I call up Shump.
Trevor Ariza.
Off Shump a little bit of money. Because where you going to put Trevor Ariza at?
Off the bench.
Off the bench? Okay, I'm not upset. I'm not upset, but Trevor Ariza got to come for a vet minimum. He got to come for $2.5 million. I'm not finna pay him more than $2.5 million.
Also, honestly, man, y'all gonna look at me crazy.
I call up Danny Green too.
Him too. I wouldn't mind you calling up Melo. Look, man. Seriously, look. I think, obviously it's gonna be off the bench and it's gonna be situational. But again, when the game slows down, I do think that Melo, if we playing against the second unit, I do think Melo is still a guy I can still throw you the ball and I can you can go get a bucket. I wouldn't mind him giving Melo a call, man. I really wouldn't. Play that man out there 15 minutes. That's all we need out of you. 15 minutes. I wouldn't mind him giving Melo a call. I really, really wouldn't. I wouldn't have minded it this year. I think that he would have signed with them if they were actually still good after the All-Star break. I wouldn't mind you giving Melo a call. They should give Melo a call. They really should.
You really got a mental illness with Melo.
Nah, they should really.
You are obsessed with this man.
No.
Leave. Why do we have to go through this?
Because
you know how many episodes we didn't got title after Melo?
They should bring Melo.
Stop.
Call Melo.
Stop.
Call Melo.
Stop. Call up Dwayne Wade too while you at it. Have him come join and go and trade for Chris Paul and complete the banana boat.
Oh, also if JaVale McGee wants to stay, I maybe see how much I can get him on. If he doesn't want to, I call up a Dwayne Dedmon or call up a Alex Len. Again, seriously, I mean that Melo thing. I wouldn't mind Melo. Also, I wouldn't mind you re-signing Rondo.
No.
The only reason being is because AD likes Rondo. Because because AD actually likes playing with Rondo. He likes Rondo. That's the reason why I wouldn't mind it. He likes Rondo.
I don't keep Rondo. He can't shoot. I literally just said who's gonna shoot the ball.
Okay.
You have no shooting. No.
Everybody on the team don't need to
if I'm the Lakers, honestly, you know who I wouldn't mind calling up? I would really call up Darren Collison. Think Darren Collison would be, and him and Vogel were together
also,
before.
Hold on, I got a name for you, D'Lo.
Yeah.
Do
you think D'Lo will come back to the Lakers?
I mean,
he gonna want to max. He gonna want to max.
I don't know if he gonna be able to get a max though, because again.
So how much money you paying D'Lo?
Listen, wait.
You got $27 to $34 million.
Listen. Because the thing is, allegedly there are reports that if the Nets do sign Kyrie, that they won't retain D'Lo.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, like, unless somebody comes in and cashes out D'Lo. Like, I mean, he may be able to get a max from somebody, like the Pacers. Maybe like the Jazz, but if I gotta pay D'Lo like 80, and I can get him for 80, go out there and get D'Lo.
But for 85 how many years?
4.
Then that's $20 million a year. That means you have $7 to $14 million of cap left.
You can go into luxury tax.
How do you build in the team?
You can go into luxury tax though. Like this is like the Lakers. You can go into luxury tax. You can still get you some about like 2 or 3 other quality guys that like you can put out there. You can go, and also you still got Mo Wagner off the bench, who I don't hate. I like Mo. I think Mo is. Mo was hurt for the first half of the year. He had that knee injury, and when he got time later on in the season, I liked how Mo looked.
All right, I guess. I mean, honestly, if I'm the Lakers, who I call up, if I'm them, I call up Seth Curry, and
Seth too.
Seth, when free agency hits, I call D'Lo up. I'm not mad at the D'Lo thing. It's just like, then where do you fill out the rest of the roster? If I'm them, I just want to go and get pieces. Like, we just need pieces. We have LeBron and AD and Kuzma.
D'Lo is a great piece.
We just need pieces. Yeah, D'Lo's a great piece, but D'Lo's a costly piece. When I can get guys for cheaper, way cheaper, that I can fill. I don't need anybody that's gonna come to the team that's gonna need to take shots. I need guys that are going to want to take shots when they open. But look, a guy but even if I'm them, I wouldn't mind being like, yo, call up Darren Collison, like, yo, we'll give you like $8 million a year for like 2 years, but we'll give you a player, but we'll give 2 years on the player option. So if you like it, then you can stay. If not, then you can leave. And we call up Seth Curry, like, hey, we'll give you like around $6 million, come be our starting shooting guard. And then
starting, I don't know about starting. That's a very, very small backcourt. Not starting.
Yes, but think about the length you got up front.
Starting. Starting, no. Yes. But starting, no. But no. I need.
Unless he gonna be the sixth man. Like he
bring him off the bench.
He needs shots. I want him to shoot.
If look.
And he played great defense.
Listen.
This playoffs.
Listen, it's not. But it's still that's like Darren Collins is like 5'10". We've seen Darren Collins in person. He's like your height.
Okay, yeah.
And then you got Seth. Seth is like 6'2". You don't need a backcourt that small, G. I think if you're gonna do that,
ain't really no other point guards out there.
If you're gonna do that, no, I like the Darren Collison move. I rock with the Collison move.
Then who
and also
I
rock with the Seth move. At that point, just like you said, call up Terrence Ross, call up Jeremy Lamb. Depending on what Kawhi does, call up fucking Danny Green. Keep KCP. You ain't gotta play him that many minutes.
Yeah, but he gonna want to get paid.
He not how much money you think KCP really gonna get? Who gonna really cash out KCP? I mean,
we see what happens when he gets shot out.
Who gonna cash out KCP? Cash him out though.
He getting 12 now. You think he not gonna want at least 12 next year?
I got 12 for him.
He not worth 12 to me.
10 or 12.
No.
He is.
Still, where is the shooting?
He can shoot.
No, he can't.
What did he shoot for the season?
I'm sorry. No, I don't want to hear about what he shot from the season. I watched that man clank 3 after 3 in pivotal games.
Look. When he got more shots in spots that he likes to take them later on in the season, he's
going to get less shots. Anthony Davis is on the floor. LeBron is going to take 18 shots a game. AD going to take 18 to 20 shots a game. And Kyle Kuzma going to take 15 shots a game.
Listen. He took 9 shots. He can't take 9 shots this year if he start. And also again, he'll probably be getting them in better places, and also they'll be more open. You have to double AD or LeBron. They're gonna be wide open in probably spots that he likes them. He can make a wide open fucking 3.
I'd rather at that point I'd rather you just, like you said, go get Jeremy Lamb.
But also, okay, that's fine. But
I'd rather you just go get Jeremy, because at least Jeremy Lamb is younger.
But also, look, KCP 25 years old.
Oh, for real?
Yes.
Oh, I thought he was like 28.
No, the reation why he left Detroit was because he thought he was Klay and he thought he was getting a max. And it's like, you're not that good, G. Which is why I don't like. Which is why you gotta think. Last year, some of his moments.
I got a guy for you.
Who?
Lakers starting shooting guard.
Who?
You gonna like this one? Rodney Hood.
No, I'm not bringing Rodney Hood back.
To the Lakers? Why?
No.
Why?
Because he needs to dribble the score.
What do you mean back?
I'm not putting Rodney Hood out there because he needs to dribble the score. It's gonna fuck up his whole thing. Rodney Hood should stay in Portland. Rodney Hood should sleep at the Portland Trailblazers training facility and don't leave until they get a contract.
If you're the Lakers, you still also got Reggie Bullock. He made $2.5 million. So you can keep him if you want to.
Yeah, you ain't got. I mean, yeah, you literally just sign. You can bring back KCP, Bullock, and give me Seth, and give me Collinson. We good.
I don't know if you win a championship though.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
We got LeBron and Anthony Davis. We probably have 2 MVP candidates.
Oh yeah, LeBron never wins the MVP anymore. That's fine. Now that AD is there, he will never win the MVP.
That's fine.
He will never. It's over.
Okay.
I told you LeBron's era is over.
That's fine.
I told you that though. Can you just admit that I told everybody?
It's not over with yet.
Can you just admit that I told everybody?
It's not over with
yet.
It
is, because even if they win the championship, he's not going to win Finals MVP.
You don't know that.
Anthony Davis is going. Anthony Davis is going to drop like 25, get 15 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 blocks, and a steal. LeBron can't do that no more.
And LeBron might give you 27, 8, and 8.
And Anthony Davis is getting the Finals MVP.
I don't know.
Come on.
I don't know.
You're wild.
I don't know.
LeBron's reign is over.
I don't know.
This is Anthony Davis's reign. Okay. Anthony Davis is the new king. That's the name of this episode.
I don't
Anthony
care.
Davis is the new king.
I don't give a fuck. As long as I see my man's back in the finals, I don't care if he get drugged up. I don't give a damn.
Is the new king.
I don't give a damn. Anthony Davis is my second favorite player in the league now.
And none of these rings for LeBron now count anymore.
Here you go with this
LeBron's
bullshit.
rings don't count anymore.
Okay, then
Anthony Davis is the new
Curry
king.
last 2 rings don't count.
Yes, they do. They count.
Fuck out. Get out of here. Get out of your own goddamn house.
They count.
He got drugged up by Kevin Durant.
No, he didn't. He took him there this year. He took him that issue without Kevin Durant.
No.
Klay was hurt. Klay was hurt. Klay was hurt. And LeBron had Kyrie that year, and they didn't win.
And Klay was dragging his ass too. Had that man clean on his back.
LeBron had Kyrie and Kevin Love, and they got their ass whooped. And then the year after that, LeBron at least had Kevin Love.
Okay.
Steph didn't even have Klay Thompson. Okay. He had Draymond Green. Giving you 30 turnovers.
Draymond, Kevin Love, who we taking?
12 points a game.
Draymond, Kevin Love, who we taking?
Literally, Draymond, 12 points a game and 30 turnovers.
Yeah,
Jesus
but
Christ.
He always averaged triple-double.
12 points a game and 30 turnovers. Jesus Christ, that's ridiculous.
I heard you.
That's ridiculous.
I heard you. You gotta just like manufacture hate because you know it's over for your team next year.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not over.
Okay.
If you think the reign over, then you tripping.
No, I did a whole podcast on it. Bob Myers should be thinking about 2022 right now.
No, 2021. That's one year away.
The only reason I say
2021. If Kevin Durant re-signs, all we need to do is get to the finals next year.
The only reason why I say no for 2021 because I think it's gonna take at least 1 year for both of them to get to know their bodies again. You got to figure out what you can
still have Steph Curry in his prime.
In 2 more years, he's not gonna be in his prime no more. In 2 more years, that's 33.
Yes,
that's not prime Steph Curry.
But Klay is also the youngest out of the whole
group. But he
group.
just tore his ACL.
But Klay's game ain't predicated off of that.
Listen though, it takes you usually off like injuries like that. It takes you 1 year to get back, 1 year to get back in the swing of things, and then that next year you back to hooping. So
you telling me that a 16 point per game Klay Thompson and a 20 point per game Kevin Durant ain't gonna win you a championship with Steph Curry giving you 30?
No.
You're out of your mind.
No.
You're out of your mind. Let your hate die. You're out of your mind.
No.
You're out of your mind.
No.
You're out of your mind. With the healthy Steph Curry next year, Kevin Durant and Klay Thompson being half of themselves will win you the finals. Literally.
No, because look, it's
not. You got 11 minutes of Kevin Durant and you almost won a series.
Listen, it's not just about the offense. It's also about the defense. They have to be capable defensively. So yeah, they can like give you that. But if they can't be a top 5, top 10 defensive team, it's not happening. No,
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sorry. You're big tweaking.
Okay.
The reign is not over.
I didn't say it was over.
The dynasty is over.
I didn't say it was over.
The dynasty.
They still gonna be here for a long time. But the next 2 years, no.
The dynasty is over because I anticipated this group getting about 5 to 6 rings before it was all said and done.
I told you that wasn't gonna happen.
No, but nobody literally like these were catastrophic injuries. Nobody expected literally. Before the season, if I would have told you that by the end of the season, Klay Thompson would have tore his ACL and Kevin Durant would have tore his Achilles, you would have said, "Get the fuck out of here."
I said, "Get the fuck out of here." But
when I told you live on air that Klay Thompson tore his Achilles, you literally did this and froze for like a minute.
Yeah, I didn't think he tore his ACL, but look, when you have long finals runs like that, you have to think somebody's going to get hurt. Now, granted, you don't think. Hold on. Now, look, you don't think somebody gonna tear their Achilles
and a torn quad for Boogie. If I would have said Boogie would have tore his, if I would have told you in in a vacuum without telling you anything else. Before the end of this, before the finals are over, Boogie would have torn his quad.
I would have believed that one.
Steph would have had a dislocated finger in the playoffs. Kevin Durant would have torn his Achilles, and Klay Thompson would have torn his ACL. You would have been like, "Get out of here."
I would have believed 2 of them.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
But listen,
it was the improbable things, and they still almost got it done.
Listen to me. When you have finals runs that many years, you open yourself up to injury. Now, granted, I don't think they would have been out there tearing nothing. I wouldn't thought that, but a sprained MCL, a sprained wrist, a badly sprained ankle, like all those things happen and stop you from winning championships.
Yeah. Also, another guy for the Lakers.
A pulled hamstring.
Yeah. Also, another guy for the Lakers, Vince Carter. Say, hey Vince, come get your last ring. Man, come off the bench.
But you don't want to sign Melo.
I don't know. I would rather sign Vince Carter. What do you mean?
Who's a better player right now?
No.
Carmelo Anthony.
No, who's a better locker room guy?
Carmelo Anthony.
No, Vince Carter is. We need locker room guys in the Lakers.
What the hell you think Melo gonna do on the same team with LeBron? Besides, shut the fuck up, come and play basketball and be happy.
I don't need Melo on the same team with LeBron.
Okay,
it's over. It is over for Melo. Let go of that pipe dream.
Melo.
Oh, you know what? Starting point guard for the Lakers. I got one.
Who?
Derrick Rose. D Rose shot damn near 40% from the 3-point line last year.
Look,
literally.
I don't mind it. Look,
go get D Rose.
I don't mind it.
Give Seth Curry. And to come off the bench, I'm cool with that. Listen. If you can, throw T. Ross a little. Then I'm cool with you keeping KCP.
No, look, listen. I don't want D Rose starting at this point in his career. I don't think it's best for D Rose to start because of the attrition that it'll wear on your body. I don't need him starting. I need D Rose coming off the bench. So if you want to get Collison and D Rose, I'm fine with that.
All right,
but I don't want D Rose starting.
I'm cool with that.
I really want D Rose back in Chicago. I want D Rose and Pat Bev both on the Bulls.
No.
Start Pat Bev, bring D Rose off the bench. We are fucking hooping. And the city gonna be live. That's GD and VL love, G. The city gonna be live, G. That city, G. The city will never be more unified, G. The city will never be more unified. Lil Lord and Lil folks. The city will never be more unified. We need that. We need that. You know we need that.
Lil Lord and Lil folks. I'm screaming. Oh shit. But all right, man. Let's go ahead. Let's get ready to number one, shout out to our sponsor Yamble. We appreciate you for sponsoring our content. As always, Yamble is the new hottest sports prediction app that lets you predict plays or what will happen within the next few minutes of a game. You can go on Yamble. You can place your takes on things that might happen, such as a Klay Thompson 3 before he tore his ACL, or a Kevin Durant mid-range jumper before he tore his Achilles. Get with both of those guys. But also with Yamble, what you can do is you can rack up points, and as you rack up points, you get paid out in real cash after every game. Make sure you go and you download Yamble. That's YAMBLE/HMB bit.ly, and you can check that and find that bit.ly link right above us. And if you're listening to us on podcast form or on Dash Radio, make sure you search in the iOS store or for Android, because it is available. Shout out to Yamble. All right, cool. Let's talk about NBA drafts. The NBA draft. So now we know that the number 4 pick belongs to the New Orleans Pelicans. I'm definitely about to turn on NBA 2K and play with the Lakers with AD on that, by the way. I'll have to do that for the culture. I have to do that. I'm going to turn the injury zone on them and put Lakers versus Warriors. And we're going to see how Steph look. All right. But, the draft. Obviously, the Pelicans don't have the number 4 pick. Obviously, they have the number. I'm sorry. They're not going to have it if they want to trade it away, which I think they will. If I'm them, I traded away for that small forward you might want. Who got I wouldn't even mind them trading that pick to the Hornets for Batum.
You don't even know what I wouldn't mind. I don't know if they could do it with actually they probably could. Call up the Wizards, see what they want from Bradley Beal.
But what would you give the Wizards?
I don't know.
I mean, you just proposed it. What would you give them?
The 4th pick. See if we could trade you Ingram or something like that.
They're not gonna take Ingram. You got to, if I'm the Wizards, give me the 4th pick and Drew Holiday. I'll give you Bradley Beal.
No, I'm sorry.
That's decent as fuck for the Pelicans. You get a primary scorer on offense that can be a shooting guard and a point guard. He can shoot and stretch the floor, catch and shoot. If you need to get Alonzo a break, Beal can run the offense. And you still got Zion on the floor, and you still can potentially have Randall.
The reason why,
and you still potentially can keep.
The reason why I said I'm straight is because I'm looking at the Pelicans defensively, and I mean, yeah, I know what Bradley Beal brings to the game offensively. I also think Bradley Beal is a good defender, but he's not Drew Holiday.
Yeah, so what? You have defenders behind him that you can hide him with. Zion is a great defender. He's supremely athletic.
He's not a great defender yet. He's gonna be one.
Nah, he's a great defender. He's gonna watch. He's gonna come into the NBA and dynamically shift things defensively. He's gonna be like Blake Griffin on defense.
We'll see.
Literally, that's the kind of show he's gonna be. He's gonna be like Blake Griffin on D. He's gonna have it to the point where like literally we're gonna be like, yo, people scared to shoot jump shots around this man, like NBA players.
We'll see.
We're gonna see. Watch. When the first time, watch, it's gonna be like a Pelicans versus Warriors game on like a Tuesday night in November. Steph gonna run up the court, think he finna get one of them easy threes, and Zion gonna smack that shit from behind until the goddamn 35th row at the new arena in San Francisco, and I'm gonna be like, I told you so.
I'm gonna do a backflip out your window.
I'm gonna be like, I told you so.
I'm gonna do a goddamn backflip out your window.
And Steph Curry gonna look at that man, and after the game he'll be like, hey, he's the truth. He's the truth, and then before you know it, Paul Pierce's nickname is gone because I'm calling Zion the truth after Steph Curry called the truth. Somebody gonna literally be like, "Yo, the kid's the truth," and I'm be like, "We got the new truth." Call that man the new truth.
The new truth.
Hopefully, yeah. But all right, let's talk draft. So Pelicans, obviously, they're gonna take Zion. The Grizzlies have keyed in on Ja Morant as being the number 2 pick, so he's definitely going to Memphis, which means that Mike Conley is probably going to be on his way out. Which if I'm the Lakers,
I think they keep him for a second.
So you think they run both of them out there?
Yeah, why not?
I would.
For like 1 year.
I would run Ja at the 2.
Yeah, just for like 1 year.
I would run him at the 2.
I mean, both of them can play off ball. Like,
but even with if I'm thinking about Jaren Jackson Jr. If I'm them, then my starting lineup could be Mike Conley, Ja Morant, whoever at small forward, probably a light skinned dude. I can't even remember.
They might even put Bradley out there.
Oh, Avery Bradley? No, that's too small. That's too small. No, that's too small.
The Clippers did it.
Who's shooting?
Conley and Bradley.
No.
And Jaren.
No. Why you think Avery Bradley ain't on the Clippers no more? Because he couldn't fucking shoot when he was on. No, he can't shoot.
He can shoot. Yeah.
Stop. You're ridiculous. But even with that being said, whoever at small forward with Jaren Jackson Jr. at the at the 4 and Valanciunas at the center, I'm fine with that. Because Valanciunas declined his option, but he declined his option with eyes on trying to re-sign.
Yeah,
so if I'm them, we basically got a younger version of Marc Gasol, and then we got Jaren Jackson Jr. who's like a young KG. If he can continue to get better and learn how to stretch the floor even more, he's going to be insane. Because then you have to step out and guard him in an AD like fashion. That's a decent team for them. I think the Grizzlies and the Lakers are making the playoffs next year. I think the Kings are gonna make the playoffs next year. I think it's gonna be a few teams that we saw in the mix that aren't gonna make the playoffs next year, and we're gonna be mad surprised. And I think it begins on this draft. I really do. I think that it's gonna be 3 teams in the West that don't make the playoffs next year.
Give me those teams.
Who made the playoffs? The Jazz made the playoffs this year, right?
Yeah.
They're not making the playoffs next year unless they sign Kemba Walker like the
or D'Lo.
Or no, D'Lo and Donovan Mitchell.
Big fan. You got Gobert behind you.
Fuck. What? They gonna shoot fucking 20 for 30 for. I mean,
that's what you want.
They gonna shoot. Actually, they gonna shoot 20 for 64 every game.
That's what you want.
That's 30. That's 33%.
That's what you want.
No, that's not what I want. I'm sorry.
That's what you want.
That's not what I want. No, literally, the Jazz are not gonna make the playoffs next year. I don't think the Spurs are gonna make the playoffs next. Well, you know what? No. DeJounte coming back. The Spurs are gonna make the playoffs. I don't think the Jazz are gonna make the playoffs. I don't think it's my surprise team to not make the playoffs next year. The Thunder.
I was gonna say that.
I think the Thunder are gonna be the Thunder gonna be like the 8th seed. I still think the Warriors are gonna be a top 4 seed. I think Steph Curry, Draymond Green, and you being able to build something around it will still be able to get you to around 48 wins, which puts you at the top 4 seed. I think that the Rockets, I wouldn't be surprised if the Rockets miss the playoffs next year. And you want to know why I wouldn't be surprised? Because I think that Chris Paul supposedly, through these rumors that we've been seeing online, has made it clear that he wants a trade, and they've made it clear they want to trade him. So I don't know what you get back for it. And I think Harden is great, but I just don't. I think that it can be on some fluky shit. We can wind up with like in one of them years like we had with the Nuggets and the Clippers and all of them, where it's like 4 teams in that 7 to 8 spot. In that 7 to 11 spot, and 2 of them wind up missing out. And I think the Jazz are going to be down in the lower part of that. I think the Thunder and the Rockets could be in that little higher area. And I think the Clippers, if Kawhi stays in Toronto, the Clippers I think will be a borderline playoff team. So then at that point in time, I think there's 3 new open playoff slots. But I think it begins in this draft. And I think in the East, I wouldn't be surprised Obviously the Knicks aren't gonna make the playoffs next year because Kevin Durant tore his Achilles, and Kyrie Irving is likely going to be a Brooklyn
don't say
net.
never. Again, like they could mind. Again, they still got mad money. Again, they could definitely throw some money at some people just because they have the end of like a 7th or 8th seed.
I mean, who they going? Well, Klay Thompson is gone.
Pick people, G.
Kevin Durant is gone.
G, you got $80 million. You have to use it.
Listen. I'm finna read you the top unrestricted free agents. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised at. No, I wouldn't be surprised if they signed D'Lo.
Okay.
If I'm them, I'm cool with that. You get to stay in New York. Now you a Knick.
Is it gonna be him like being D'Lo, like somebody like Boogie?
Dennis Smith Jr. Okay, but look, we got Jimmy Butler, DeAndre Jordan, Valanciunas, Tobias Harris, Trevor Ariza, DeMar Carroll,
Tobias Harris, Boogie. Like they gonna get one of those guys that's like Tobias Harris, Boogie, D'Lo. They got too much money not to get nobody. They not gonna get who they. I said it all along. They not gonna get who they want, but they gonna get somebody. They got too much money not to. Like they literally have like too much fucking money.
Yeah, I mean Millsap is on a $30 million club option.
I'm not signing Paul Millsap.
I mean you can get it for low money though. Hassan Whiteside is on a player option. Actually, the Knicks fans are gonna be fucking heated when they max out Hassan Whiteside.
Whiteside's definitely taking that though.
Huh?
He's not declining that $26 million player option. He is opting in.
You think he is?
Yes.
It's $24 million. 24.6.
Where he getting more than $24 million from?
The Knicks? They would do some shit like that. They would. Harrison Barnes is on a player option.
He's opting in.
He is.
He's
okay.
opting in.
I
think he opted in already. Actually.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't really know who you kind of get with this.
They gonna throw money at
this
Boogie,
terrible.
Tobias Harris,
Kevin Durant is gone.
D'Lo.
Klay Thompson is gone.
They gonna throw money at Tobias Harris, D'Lo, Boogie.
And Al Horford got a $28 million player option. I'm definitely opting the fuck in.
I think they said that they hope that he'll decline it and then like structure like a more team friendly deal.
No, I'm not declining shit. Give me my $28 million. Fuck you, trade me. Give me my what? Give me my $28 million.
Rozier is a guy.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, bro. They gonna throw Rozier might get $60 million from the Knicks.
Why would you do that from Rozier when you just got Dennis Smith Jr.?
He could play the two.
No, then your starting backcourt is like your average height, 5 feet tall.
No, Rozier is like 6'4", 6'5". G. Rozier is not the height that they say he is. Just look at him on the court. He is not the height they say he is.
I'm sorry.
Rozier is like 6'4", bro.
Kevin Durant and Klay Thompson's injury, even if they would have re-signed with the Warriors, literally just like shifted the entire NBA. No, and even this draft, there's like a team like the Knicks, to me, if with Kevin Durant, if he was really gonna go there, we're a playoff contender to me next year.
I mean, I still think that with all the money they have, they're gonna be a playoff contender. They're not. They have too much money to not use it. The Lakers,
obviously, they don't have that pick anymore. The Pelicans have it. Depending on where that number 4 pick goes, I think that shifts some things. Actually, if I'm Portland, I try to see if we can get that number 4 pick.
For who?
I don't know. Who do you want?
Who, G?
Who do you want?
Who, G?
I don't know. Who do you want?
And who in that at that number 4 slot do we feel we need?
Actually, I give you CJ and pick 2 other people, and we'll give you a couple picks.
That's too much for that pick.
Nah. You send me back that pick and Drew Holiday.
I don't think that
Lonzo and CJ in the same backcourt would be great.
I mean, yeah, like I feel you, but at the same time, I don't think that I really need to trade away CJ. We just won 54 games.
Yeah, but so what?
Like, look, if we didn't just win 54 games, I would be with you. But we just won 54 games, and then fucking Kenna was going through Ramadan and had a dead shoulder. Dame had separated ribs, and we were up 17 3 straight times. I don't think you need to make drastic changes. You just sign a team that you had back this year and get healthy.
We saw what they were, though.
A 54 fucking win basketball team.
Yeah, but we saw what they were in the playoffs.
They got to the conference fucking finals.
But the Lakers have Anthony Davis now.
Okay.
What do you mean?
You might not even play the Lakers. I think Portland has a chance to be the second best team in the conference.
No, they don't.
They won 54 fucking games.
You're on drugs.
Who gonna be better?
Huh?
Who gonna be better?
The Lakers are gonna be better.
Okay.
I think the Nuggets are gonna be better because the back is hot. It's coming back.
But allegedly the foot is hot now. So now like the foot hot. So now he might not play in summer league because the foot hot.
For real?
I think so. If I'm not mistaken, remember Damian Texas?
Oh yeah, he did.
The foot hot.
Fuck, man. God damn it, Michael Porter Jr. But I mean, look. I'm sorry. I still think that, and even the Rockets, I think they'll be back next year.
Debatable.
I think they're either going to be back next year, or like I said, they're going to be a borderline team that we think about making. You know who actually, I mean, what if the Thunder called up? Who can use that number 4 pick? I think the Thunder could really use that number 4 pick.
Who do we have that we want to get rid of?
I don't know. I'm asking you. I'm trying to find scenarios.
Steven Adams, but like, I don't want Steven Adams for the 4th pick.
I would do that.
I'm straight.
That's like $20 million in cap that's gone. If I'm them, I go sign Boogie.
Who?
The Thunder. Russ, PG, and Boogie.
That sounds like arguments in the locker room.
No, it don't. Russ and PG love each other. Boogie ain't gonna come in there and fuck that up.
Fair.
And it's Russ's team. Everybody knows Russ's team.
Yeah, but you got to get somebody else to coach that team though. Billy Donovan.
Good. I've been telling you he not the
Billy Donovan
good.
can't handle that shit.
Good.
Billy Donovan can't handle it. Boogie and Russ. There is no chance both of them listen to Billy Donovan. They're gonna be calling whatever the hell they want on the court.
I mean, yeah, I don't actually.
I've heard the Bulls might move up to get it.
But yeah, if you're the Bulls, who you moving up to get it?
I mean, look, there's
to get Darius Garland.
I mean, look, there's been this talk that they want to
Trey Levine.
Yeah, I don't know why you want Trey Levine, but they've had a talk that they want to trade Levine for Lonzo. Throw in a 7th pick.
I mean, if I'm the Pelicans, that's not a bad trade for me. I don't think that's a bad trade for me.
It's not, but if I'm the Bulls, why am I giving up Levine?
But also, if I'm the Pelicans, then that means Drew Holiday has to go. But which I'm not upset with.
Why does that have to go?
Drew Holiday and Zach LaVine and who gonna run point guard?
Drew Holiday, who came into the league as a point guard.
Okay. Right. I don't know if I want him running point guard.
Split the fucking duties. Drew taking 75% of the time, Zach taking 25%.
And Zach just want to shoot. I want Zion.
Great. I need Zach to shoot. I could throw lobs to Zach LaVine and Zion. I'm selling tickets.
You know what? Drew was a point guard like 2 years ago. He also averaged 7.7 assists last year, but he scored 21 points. I mean, I'm not upset at that.
I could throw lobs to Zach LaVine or Zion. Bring me that man.
I'm not upset at that. Drew is going to be 29 moving into this next year, so he might want a little less workload. He's only taking about 17 shots a game.
Exactly.
It's going to be lower anyways with Zion.
It should be lower.
Should
be more like 13, 14.
I mean, yeah. So for the number 5 pick, the Cleveland Cavaliers, they're supposedly they are according to the CBS Sports mock draft, they have them taking Jarrett Culver. What do you think about that?
If he's there,
who else would take Jarrett Culver? It would have to be the really
whoever like this is like a weird draft because people think that it's not that much talent in this draft. I think it's actually a lot of talent.
I think it's crazy. I think this is one of the most loaded drafts in a while.
Yeah. Like I personally think it's a crazy amount of talent. So from 4 to 8 could really go either way. Again, like you might even see the Cavs do something where they reach up and they grab Bobo.
Why?
Because you have Love there, right? You have Tristan there who I fuck with Tristan, but do I need Tristan to start? Also, Tristan has 1 year left on his deal. Am I even going to retain Tristan?
Yeah, but I think they need a shooting guard. Who you gonna get? I would rather take Culver, because then I know that because we already know 2 assists man's is only gonna get you 2 assists.
Hey, wait, real quick. I will say this: on Colin Sessions' last game of the season, he did have 10 assists.
Ooh,
he did have 10 assists. But no, I'm with you. I wouldn't mind Culver. I wouldn't mind Reddish. I wouldn't mind Bobo. I mean, I don't really think the Cavs can make too much of a mistake. I think that the only position
even that Jason Hayes kid, I wouldn't mind them for them.
Yeah, I don't really think the Cavs can make too much. I think
that would be a little bit of a reach for them, but still.
I don't think the Cavs can make too much of a mistake in this situation because they need a lot. I think the only thing that they have that they're sure on is maybe Love. I fuck with Jetty and Colin. Everything else is kind of shiftable. Mm-hmm. So I don't think you can make a mistake. I don't mind Culver. I don't mind Reddish. I also wouldn't mind if you reached up and grabbed a big man. Because again, I don't know if you're gonna retain Tristan after this year.
Yeah, I'm not upset at that. Yeah, they have Bobo projected to be the 21st pick.
That's not happening. That's not happening. If that happened, that's God. That's not happening.
Yeah, that would be
that would literally be God. That would be amazing for the Thunder, but that's not happening.
Yeah, I do think that the Bulls have their eyes set on Kobe White unless they can trade up. Because I do think that if I'm the Suns, I'm taking Darius Garland at the 6th pick. You need a point guard. 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 Period. Go get that man. I've
also heard that they might throw some money at
would be a reach.
D'Lo too.
At D'Lo, why?
Because I think D'Lo and Devin Booker are great friends.
But I think they're the same player.
So?
No, DeAndre Ayton is on the floor. What's the point of drafting DeAndre Ayton if you're not going to have somebody give him the ball?
But
it's terrible, man. Trade that man.
But hold on. I do think that D'Lo is a playmaker. He shoots, but I don't think he's not like Booker. Booker is more of a scorer. D'Lo is still a point guard. D'Lo averaged 7 assists this year?
I think so.
And that was with splitting minutes at the point guard position because they had Dinwiddie, even LeVert would take it sometimes. So they D'Lo can't play make.
Yeah.
Realistically, you think
D'Lo averaged 7 assists. I mean,
realistically, you think if you put the ball in his hands and say be a point guard, he could probably give you a round 10.
I mean, I don't think he get 10 assists.
Gee, he averaged 7 and was splitting the fucking time.
Yeah, I mean, and you got DeAndre Ayton, but that's the thing. I need Ayton to get the ball though.
He can get the ball.
All right. I mean, we'll see. But still, at that point in time, it depends on if I'm the Suns. I'm thinking ahead. Give me Darius Garland. And even if I want to trade him later, then fine. But sorry, that was me. Kick the table. Even though I want to trade him later, fine. But that's how I feel about that. And I think Kobe White will be good for the Bulls if they pick him at 7, which everybody's anticipating. It's really for the Hawks. Who do you pick? We have that center.
I'm gonna keep saying Bo.
That center. The Jackson Hayes kid, Cam Reddish is still available.
I'm gonna keep saying Bo.
Bo and Trae Young with John Collins. That's hard. That's hard. And you got Huerta.
And you got Crab there, and you got they just picked up Crab, and you also got Huerta, so they can't really double Trae Young because you have Huerta in the backcourt. I also like Crab. Crab would shoot that bitch from anywhere. So
but I mean he ain't been a legend since high school.
I mean, yes, but still, just the fact that he was shooting from anywhere and playing next to Trae Young, I like. You just need people around Trae Young who can shoot, so people can't double Trae Young. At least you have to make people at least think about doubling Trae Young because the rest of the court can shoot. Yeah,
I feel you. So at the number 9 pick, we got the Wizards. I mean, like I said, the Jackson Hayes is still available. Cam Reddish, according to that, that Brandon Clark kid, Nas Little is still available. Bo would be available unless he got picked. If you the Wizards, who you take? If I'm the Wizards, I take Bo.
If he's there.
Because you got Dwight Howard. Obviously, he picked up his option. But I can bring Bo off the bench or start him at the power forward.
Actually, if I'm the Wizards, I take Cam Reddish.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not upset at that.
I take Cam Reddish because we traded Otto.
Yeah.
So we need a win.
Yeah, true.
And Bo, I have nobody to run the pick and roll with Bo because John Wall got torn Achilles.
Bradley Beal can. And John Wall coming back off the torn Achilles. So he's going to probably want to run more pick and roll and pass more than trying to create for himself. So I'm not upset at
that. But I like Thomas Bryant though.
And a pick and pop.
I like Thomas Bryant.
And a pick and pop with Bo, John Wall.
But I also do like Thomas Bryant. Thomas Bryant played great the second half. After Dwight was out, which basically the whole year. Thomas Bryant played great. So I don't really have to.
Yeah, he's more Brandon Bass-ish to me, but I feel you. All right, so at the number 10 pick, again, the Hawks have the number 10 pick. Who do you take? Like I said, you would have potentially either if Bo is still available. You have Brandon Clark, Nas Little, the Alexander
position,
Walker
honestly,
kid, Romeo Langford still available.
Probably that Sudoku old Dion, the dude,
okay. The French guy.
France, yeah.
Okay.
His NBA comparison is like Tim Thomas.
Okay.
So I don't mind that.
Yeah, Tim Thomas will do decent. Tim Thomas will do decent with the Hawks.
But also, I don't think the Hawks gonna use all these picks. Because I was watching the pre-draft thing and Lloyd Pierce said that it felt like babysitting sometimes.
Yeah.
So I don't think that they're going to use all these picks. Also, I think the Hawks have a accelerated timeline now because of what they saw Trae Young do. So I think that they think, we can really make a push and get in the playoffs. So I think that they'll probably trade some of these picks to acquire a veteran.
They're a playoff team next year.
Yeah, but I don't think that they're going to go into the season with. That would be because they got 2 picks in the second round. They got 3 first and 2 second round picks. That's 5 people.
No, actually, yeah.
They're not going into the season with 5 rookies. There's no way they're
they got 6 picks right now.
Yeah, they're not going in there with
6 picks. Yeah, 3 first rounds and 3 second rounds.
Yeah, there's no way they're going with 6 rookies.
Yeah.
So they're probably gonna trade some of these picks. I don't think they're gonna use both of these picks.
Okay. I'm not upset at that. And then Minnesota at 11. Who you got? I actually wouldn't mind Nasir Little at that pick.
Yeah, probably.
I think he's a small forward. I think if I'm them, I mean, but also we got Miggins, Andrew Miggins. So like,
but Wiggins can play the 2 too. They had him playing 2 half a year.
I'm trying to trade Wiggins.
They had him play. They had him playing 2 half a year.
On trade night, I call up the Hawks and say, y'all want Andrew Wiggins? Give us that 10th pick, and we'll send y'all Andrew Wiggins, and you give us back Kevin Huerter.
No. Take Bazemore.
All right, I'll take Bazemore.
Okay, you can do. Okay.
Give me Bazemore and that pick, and you take Wiggins.
All right.
Great. Now we don't have to deal with that man anymore. Great. Now we got money in the off season. Somebody want to come play with Cat? I'll re-sign to you, huh?
You asking a lot.
What? I mean,
like to go to Minnesota. Have you been to Minnesota?
Wiggins is poop soup.
He's not poop soup.
Yes, he is. He's not good. Not. Yes, he is. He's
not.
ungood.
No,
Wiggins is ungood.
He's decent.
Wiggins is ungood.
I still have faith in Andrew Wiggins.
All right, so the Charlotte Hornets. So apparently, Kemba Walker said he's open to coming back for less money to make the team better, but nobody's going to sign in Charlotte. So
Romeo Langford.
So you taking Romeo Langford?
Yeah, because Jeremy Lamb probably won't be there. You're going to need a 2 guard. You need somebody who can shoot next to Kemba. Give me Romeo Langford.
All right, I'm not upset at that. I wouldn't mind taking Romeo Langford. I also wouldn't mind taking the kid out of Kentucky, the shooting guard out of Kentucky, the Tyler Harrow kid. I think that's how you say his name. Yeah.
For Miami,
Miami at 13.
Kevin Porter Jr.
Okay.
Kevin Porter Jr. I don't know where they have him ranked at, but they have him ranked way too low.
Draft.net got him at 21.
Yeah, I think that Kevin.
Yeah,
I think that Kevin Porter Jr. is a top 10 talent, but the fact that he got hurt in college and the fact that he played with USC and USC's season didn't go the way he thought it was, he kind of felt like below the radar, and kind of dropped. So I think whoever drafts him is drafting the top 10 talent. So Kevin Porter Jr. and also apparently they're looking to trade Deion Waiters. I saw a report that said
if they are, then I don't get I don't take Kevin Porter Jr. I take the shooting guard from Kentucky.
I think Kevin Porter's better.
Huh?
I think Kevin Porter's better.
Nah, I'm sorry, because I feel like I can still run Richardson and this shooting guard out there.
Could run Richardson and Kevin Porter out there. He's a 6'6" shooting guard who can score. Now the kid from Kentucky can score as well.
I'm sorry. I'm taking the kid from Kentucky because, I mean, the one thing we do see about Kentucky prospects is they come in and they produce.
Do they really? Immediately?
The fuck you
College
mean?
Stein did not produce immediately.
I mean, we talking about Willie Cauley-Stein. Willie Cauley-Stein wasn't never that highly coveted to me. To them, he may have been never to me. John Wall produced. Karl Anthony Towns produced. You can keep naming them. They all produce. They all produce.
Hold on. But it kind of took a while for Wall to hit that. Like there was a time when people kind of worried about John Wall. He kind of gave you the same numbers 2 years in a row. Okay,
yeah. So what? There's a time when people worried about Lonzo Ball. I still don't have doubts about Lonzo Ball. Okay. So, I mean, they rookies. What do we want from them? So that's me personally. For the Heat, I wouldn't mind that. And then for the Celtics pick, I don't even know. Honestly, this is gonna sound crazy, but I would take Romeo Langford.
If he's there, sure. Because
I think him and Tatum. If Kyrie leaves. Him and Tatum, I keep Rozier, him, Tatum, Romeo Langford, and then we still got Horford. We still gonna be a playoff team. I don't think that. I mean, especially now that AD is gone, I don't think the Celtics are going to be contenders anymore. But I do think that they can still preserve their team and keep making the playoffs while giving Jason Tatum the opportunity to get better. And I think if you get a guy like Romeo Langford, he can rebound, he can score. I think that's cool with him, and I don't think him being a rookie will take a bunch of shots away from Jason Tatum. And you still got Marcus Smart, so if you want to bring Romeo off the bench or start him, depending upon how you looking at from the team perspective, then great.
I think that Tatum will end up averaging 20 points next year.
Yeah, he's gonna average 22.
I also think that they'll probably be better than they were last year. You got Kyrie out of there. I think that Stevens does better not coaching stars. I think he does better with young. I mean, first of all, he's like 38. I think he does better coaching like young players that haven't done it before. And I think he can probably go back to running more of the system that he wants to run. Also, it won't be as hard. They really just got to integrate Hayward. Before you had Hayward and Kyrie, so that's like 30 more shots that you got to find. That takes away shots from everybody else. And those guys, like they have guys who do all of the same things.
Yeah.
Even Kyrie and Rozier essentially do the same things.
Yeah.
Kyrie is just better at it than Rozier. So you got some of the guys, you like got some of the like excess fat off. I think they'll probably end up winning 50 games next year.
Okay. All right. And I think if I'm Detroit, I take Kevin Porter Jr.
If he lasts there, God bless him. Please take Kevin Porter Jr.
No, for real. Kevin Porter Jr. and Blake, it'll create another score on the floor, which is what Detroit doesn't have. Like another score, somebody that can actually kind of create buckets for themselves, because Reggie Jackson is not the answer, obviously.
But I also like Luke Kennard, though. I really, really like Luke Kennard. Luke Kennard, even though they got washed, he was the best player on the court for most of the games.
But I can run Kevin Porter Jr. at the small forward too.
Good point.
Exactly. So for the number 16th pick for the Orlando Magic, we're about to round out these draft picks. I don't really know for the Magic. I think if Kevin Porter Jr. is available, you take him. If Nasir Little is available, you take him, but he probably be gone. That Tyler Herro kid,
PJ Washington, like the rule, the guy from Gonzaga, the black and Japanese guy. He's a forward.
Oh yeah, Rua Hachimura.
I think for Orlando, you can take the best player available.
Yeah.
Whoever the best player is, give me him and I'll figure it out.
Yeah. But all right, man. It's been Hoops and Brews, man. It's your boy TPJ. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Real TPJ. We will get up with y'all next week. So glad the season's over. Yeah, man.
As always, man. Follow me on Twitter at Pavy World, Pavy World, all one word. Love for you all right now. Make sure y'all go check that out.
Yes, sir. And we'll get up with y'all. And hopefully it'll be a great draft. 80 as a Laker.
I'm pulling the 3. I'm the MVP. We gon' slide. And then we gon' chill. She said